Hello, everyone. This is a crash course on beginning to read music. Before we go any further, there's a few music basics that we need to understand. To begin, the symbol on the far left is called our treble clef, and the two numbers stacked on top of one another next to that is called our time signature. Then you'll see in the middle there's a bar or a bar line, and in music that separates measures. And lastly, on the far right, you'll see a double bar line, and that's a symbol to show the end of a song. So we have our treble clef on the left, our time signature, the two numbers stacked on top of one another. We have the bar or the bar line that separates our measures. And lastly, on the far right, we have the double bar line, which shows the end of a song. Let's imagine that each piece of music is a neighborhood that has a lot of houses inside of that neighborhood. And each house in that neighborhood is going to represent a single measure of music. You'll notice that there are 4 measures seen here because they are separated by our bar lines. And the time signature tells you how many rooms there are in the house or how many beats there are in every measure. In this case, the time signature tells us there are 4 beats in every measure. And you'll notice that I have 4 notes above the staff there, and those notes are called quarter notes. So we have a quarter note, plus a quarter note, plus a quarter note, plus a quarter note, which equals one whole measure. Or we can think of it as a quarter plus a quarter plus a quarter plus a quarter equals 1. Now, music that is in the 4/4 time signature is going to sound like this. See if you can count along with me 1, 2, 3, 4 with the music. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is an example of music in the 4/4 time signature. Now, a different time signature can look like this, and that is called 3/4. If you'll notice, there's only 3 beats in every measure. So in this case, 3 quarter notes is going to equal one whole measure in music. An example of a piece of music in 3/4 would sound like this. See if you can count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 along with me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And that's an example of a piece of music in 3/4 time signature. So that is your crash course on beginning to read music.